Pilipinas, ngayon na. Pinangungunahan ni dating Press Undersecretary Robert T. Rivera at ni Lady Eliza, winner of the 2022 Radio and Online Host of the Year Award mula sa Asia Pacific Luminaire Awards sa kanilang segment na Oh My Arms. It's culture, health, and wellness, business at iba pa. Tuwing Lunes at Miyerkules, 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon. Pilipinas, ngayon na.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are worldwide. At sa loob po ng ating bansa, mula Paris hanggang Hulo, magandang hapon pong muli, and welcome to the Wednesday edition ng Pilipinas Ngayon na. Before anything else, allow me please to take off my mask dahil dito po sa loob ng studio, we're protected by our Ozonizer 2C body armor or body necklace. Ayan.
Ozonizer necklace.
Ozonizer necklace, hindi Ozonizer 2C. Anyway, before we continue, a very happy birthday kay Ma'am Sharon Tan.
Bless, happy birthday, Madam Sharon Tan.
And one of our people in the accounting, si Muriel, is that correct? Muriel? Okay.
Happy birthday, Miss Muriel.
And so, if you will remember, folks, that last Monday, we featured Business at Iba Pa sa ating segment ng Pilipinas Ngayon na. At we had a very special guest then who talked about how to earn millions in real estates and the do's and don'ts. Today, we're dedicating our show for our arts and culture segment. And without much further ado, I'd like to turn you over now sa nag-iisang Miss Universe ng buhay ko to properly introduce our distinguished guest. Lady Eliza, take it away.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, aking Yusek, Robert. Natatawa sila ang ating guests. Mga ka-IC, mga ka-PNN. As usual, isang umuulan ng pagpapalang araw po at buhay ang aking pagbati at dalangin para sa inyong lahat. Mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, ano man po ang inyong pinagdadaanan, saan man po kayo naroroon, mula Apari hanggang Holo. Mayap, agad panapon sa Kapampangan. Naimbag nga malem sa Ilocano. Masanto siya nga rem sa Pangasinan. Marhay na udto sa Bicolano. Maayong hapon sa Kabisayaan. Buenas tardes sa Chabacano. Mayad nga hapon sa mga taga-Aklan. Chamagkuyab in the Batanes Islands. At sa ating mga kababayang Muslim, peace be upon you. Assalamualaikum. And because Pilipinas Ngayon na can be seen and heard worldwide, please allow us to greet you hello at random languages. Hola! Aloha Avakeya! Merhaba! Guten Tag! Bonjour! Zdrastite to our dear brothers and sisters in Russia and Ukraine. Please know that we are with you in prayers. Ni hao, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadi, xin chao. Oh my arts, it's culture tayo ngayon, Yusek.
Yes!
Kaya excited kami na ipakilala sa inyo mga ka-IC at mga ka-PNN ang aming panauhing pandangal. Siyempre, ladies first tayo.
Okay.
She is the writer and the director of the short film called As the Moth Flies. Please join me in welcoming Direct Gail Oblea.
Yes! Welcome to the program.
For inviting us over.
Batang international filmmaker. And of course, makakasama rin natin ang kanilang associate producer and actor din. May cameo role siya sa movie na ito. Please welcome on Pilipinas Ngayon na Mr. R.S. Magtaan.
Yes!
Excited kami, ha? Please tell us a little, huwag naman spoiler, dito sa inyong short film entitled As the Moth Flies. And mind you, mga ka-IC, mga ka-PNN, official entry sila sa Sundance Film Festival sa Clermont-Ferrand, I don't know if I pronounce it right, and sa Brussels Short Film Festival, As the Moth Flies.
Yes.
Please tell us about it. Direct Gail.
Okay, so just para po may idea po kayo kung paano siya nagsimula. So, ito pong As the Moth Flies ay highly inspired po to sa mga taong na kasama ko at personally din po. Kasi this deals with mental illness.
Yun, ang importante.
Very timely. Very timely.
Especially nowadays.
True.
That's true po. And I feel, dahil nga rin po sa epekto ng pandemic, ito ang dahilan kung bakit din po naisulat ko to. Dahil nga, maraming, sa totoo lang po, 154 million Filipinos have mental illness.
Oh.
It's surprising.
154
Declared by
million?
WHO.
110 lang ang population natin.
Before pandemic
Po-
or pre-pandemic or before pandemic or during the pandemic?
No,
Nakuha yung
not during
figure.
the pandemic, pero
Even
announced
before.
po ng WHO,
Okay. World Health
that there
Organization.
that there are millions of Filipinos who suffer from
Suffering
mental
from
illness. But then again, sa akin po kasi, as a filmmaker, for the longest time, marami naman na din ako nakitang mga pelikula na tungkol sa mental illness, but never really how to make other people feel how it feels like to have mental illness. Kasi ang akin, laging ang mga pelikula na tungkol sa mental illness, it's malungkot,
Yes.
nagpapakamatay.
Yung psychotic.
O kaya yun nandun sa psychiatric ward or
Opo.
sa psychiatric hospital.
Ang problema po, that's not how mental illness is. There are several types of mental illness na kailangang intindihin ng mga tao. At in the Philippines alone, sa ating country, hindi po nabibigyan ng tamang halaga. Tamang halaga ang mental illness. Stigma pa rin po siya.
Yes.
Stigma pa rin.
Yes.
Ang tingin ng mga tao, nagdadrama lang yan, heartbroken siya, hindi yan depression or whatever. Hindi po dapat ganon. Ngayon, itong pelikula pong ginawa namin, itong sinulat ko, ay talagang to make other people feel ito ang nararamdaman ng taong merong mental illness, may mental issues. Kasi kailangan iparamdam sa tao yun eh.
Yes.
For example po, one international film na very inspired ako would be yung what do you call this? Yung kay
Marriage Story.
No. Kay Jared Leto. This is
Oo, parang I can
Rev.
recall that.
I'll come back to that
Okay,
later.
anyway.
Pero po, yung film po na yun, it is an international film that was actually one of the films that I've seen na talagang was able to define
mental.
tama ang pagkaka-interpret niya or execute niya to
Ng
make
mental
other people
illness.
understand what mental illness is. There, Requiem of a Dream.
Requiem of a Dream.
Requiem of a Dream. But it's an entirely different story. But what I'm trying to pertain here is isa siya sa mga nagparamdam talaga na ito ang nararamdaman ng taong may pinagdadaan ng ganitong sakit. So, yun po. So, actually, I don't wanna talk about a lot about it.
Yes.
Because I might end up spoiling it. It is a short film, but it has so many directions that it wants to go to. No? When I wrote it po kasi talaga, for a series po siya. Pero I decided to make a short film po muna because I really want to complete it first. And then make use of that material moving forward. Hopefully, claiming it that it becomes very successful.
Yes, it will be. Now, sir, what is your role? I understand you did a cameo role in this film, no? Short films. Aside from being the associate producer, can you please tell us what was the role that you did?
Ako po yung associate producer ng As the Moth Flies. Yung pelikula po namin ay isang pagtatangkang suriin yung estado ng mental illness dito sa Pilipinas. Para maipakita namin sa mga manonood kung yung pagtutunggali ng mga espasyo, ng mga nararamdaman ng mga taong nagkakaroon ng ganoong sakit. Para mas ma-humanize namin kung ano ba yung pakiramdam. At ako, yung trabaho ko, ay tulungan si Gail kung paano niya yun i-execute ng maayos para maramdaman siya ng mga tao o ng mga manonood sa amin. Ang goal lang naman ng pelikula namin ay bukod sa mag-educate ay iparamdam kung ano talaga yung kalagayan. Para mawala yung stigma, mawala yung maintindihan natin kung saan nanggagaling yung mga may sakit.
Ayun, no?
Opo. Dumadami po ng dumadami ang it's not just because lumalawak ang awareness o lumalawak ang platform kung saan na-share ang importance ng mental illness, which is a good thing, pero hindi, ang isang pa pong kailangang malaman ng tao is mental illness is contagious. It is contagious. It is contagious. Not in a sense na nahawaan ka, but if you grow, it's kind of like being around someone with it. If let's say you're in a relationship with someone who has mental illness, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, no? And I want to clarify. Pero I want people to understand that when you dedicate yourself and be in a relationship with someone who's dealing with it, do not forget to take care of yourself as well.
Ayun.
Because
baka mahawa ka na.
Kasi baka
madamay
mo na normal iyon, kaya pati ikaw ganun.
Madadamay ka.
Exactly.
Oo, madadamay ka.
Exactly.
Okay, Direk, speaking about stigma, because many in the Philippines, pagka sinabing medyo metililing at gusto padala sa isang psychologist, sasabihin, may sayad yan. Kaya yung iba, nagtatago na lang sila.
Yun nga po.
Hindi instead na they will seek professional help dahil dun sa stigma, they'd rather keep it to themselves and then pretend na that is not happening. So in this movie, you are showing everyone that when you need help, you should seek it. Diba?
Exactly.
At never mind about the stigma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly. Tama po kayo doon, Yusek. And I think dapat maging practice siya, Yusek and Lady Eliza, na talagang actually kahit normal ka, you have to really have yourself checked.
Kasi
from time to time.
Part of total health and wellness is mental health.
That's
Kasama
true.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
true.
Kasama.
That's
Diba
true.
sa school, nung elementary, meron tayong subject ng
Psychology. Meron tayong guidance counselor.
Yun, guidance counselor.
May guidance counselor tayo sa school.
Sa school.
Para kapag merong behavioral problem or concern.
Ay, kasali yun
pupunta.
kasali yun.
Oo,
Di ba?
diba?
Oo.
Doon ba sa movie nyo na ito ay yung mental issue doon is hereditary ba o may pinagmulan, may nakatrigger?
Ayoko.
Teka. Wag. Wag muna. Secret.
August 21 po, puta po kayo sa private screening.
Teka muna. Let us know who are the people appearing in the movie,
yes.
the
The
short
cast
film.
of
The cast.
characters.
The film, of course, includes our ever-supportive co-producer who plays the role of Dr. Oliver Sanchez, Epi Quizon, Mr.
Ayun,
Epi Quizon.
kanina. Yeah,
Doctor of
siya.
psychiatry to or doctor of psychology.
He is a psychiatrist there pa.
Okay.
Psychiatrist po siya din. And then we also have the ever so beautiful Mina
Yeah, ganda,
Cruz. Mina Cruz is actually, just so that you know, she is also a filmmaker.
Ayan.
She's also a filmmaker and she actually got a scholarship from Busan
Busan. South Korea.
Feature po sila ng FDCP because isa po siya sa mga nakapasok na Pilipino sa Busan.
Wow, congrats.
Congratulations.
Ayan, we're watching it now.
So excited for her. Kasi she's really studying. So she's a scholar to really understand producing, the right way of producing. And,
Yeah.
Ayan si Epi.
Yes.
Oh.
And of course, we also have the one of my favorite actors, best, like I'm telling you, he's so underrated. He should have more projects, really should have more projects, but he's an amazing actor, Buga Bonada.
Buga Bonada. Okay. So,
So-
sa Tagalog, ang moth is gamo-gamo. Tama?
Yes po.
Tama po.
What made you...
Gamo-gamo, mariposa.
Mariposa,
Iba-iba po,
gamo-gamo.
pero iisa
Basta
po
hindi
So
sila.
how did you come
Kasi hindi siya magandang
with the
version
title?
paro-paro.
Oh.
With the title po,
Oo.
Secret ulit. Secret po ulit.
Direct Gail, considering na ginawa mo ba to during the pandemic? Kung during the pandemic mo ito ginawa, ano yung mga pinakamabibigat na hamon na sinuong mo or kinaharap mo?
Yes, the challenges.
Lady Eliza Newsec, sa totoo lang po, sobra pong pinatatag ang loob ko at ang aking relationship with God
Ayan.
during this time.
Hindi biro.
Hindi po talaga siya biro. Like, kung tatanungin niyo po, actually, sa mga kapwa ko po filmmaker or mga producers, minsan nagtatanong, bakit it took you a year to finish a short film that's gonna run 18 minutes long? How come it took you a year? Sobrang dami pong challenges at nagpapasalamat naman po ako sa challenges na yun. Unang-una sa lahat, ang pinakauna po ay ang original actress po, just so that you know, ay hindi po dapat si Mina noon.
Oh, so there's another one.
Nakapag-shoot na po kami up to the 4th day. Tapos bigla pong
Hindi available.
nawala. No, hindi siya available. Bigla po siyang
May mga ibang commitments.
external factors.
And nagkaroon po ng external problems from her end.
Ayun.
So,
So,
kasama rin po sa nagpahirap din dahil pandemic namin siya ginawa ay yung mga kailangan ng swab. So, kailangan
yes.
may mga IATF protocol na kailangan sundin. Isa po yung
So naka-lockdown din kayo noon.
Opo, pero within budget, no?
Yusek,
within budget. So we had to make sure that we still follow protocol, but at the same time, you know,
Yung budget.
fit the budget.
With the budget.
Fit the budget.
Work within the budget.
And we are so thankful po talaga. I want to take advantage of this opportunity for Mina Cruz kasi Mina was, you know, she came. It's
A little
so
late.
funny, a little later. So, there were shots, actually, half of the script, no, most of the script, 80% of the script, we had to redo because we were gonna get another actress in.
Yes.
And we were, I think it was a 2-week
Revision.
2 weeks po talaga na problemado kami, na I was talking to him, we have to look for an actress. And then all of a sudden, I was scrolling through my phone, came upon the films that Cinema Centenario was featuring, silent films. They had like a silent film festival last year. And then I came upon a picture of this particular actress. And I said, she looks exactly how I was envisioning when I was writing this. Right? I think she suits it. And then I talked to RS. Sabi ko, RS, do you know who this actress is? Because I don't know who she was. And then he said, no, but I know the director.
Yeah.
So he contacted the director, he gave me her name, looked for her on Facebook, sent her a message on Facebook. 2 hours later, she replied and she said, okay, we can sit down and then we can discuss. I gave her the script, she read it, and she said, I like the script, let's do it. Let's do it. So the second, I was really praying, like I was telling God, Lord, I know that this is a challenge, but you have to help me. You know, you have to help me go through this because a lot of people are, you know, a lot of people have already exerted so much effort in it, and at the same time, if I take the route of pausing, the investment gets paused too.
Yes.
Diba? And I don't want that. I don't want that. You know, you have to keep the fire burning. And during that time, 2 types of fires were burning in me. Rage and the passion of really getting this done. But I prayed so hard, and God gave me the solution kagad. And everything was went smooth ever since that day. There.
So, guidance yun.
Guidance
yun.
Then he just connected the dots.
Yes. And it's flowing.
Yeah.
Sir, yung role mo, kontrabida ba? O, although, kasi yung hat mo, sa China, yan ang sinusuot ng mga kontrabida. Yes, oo.
Sa film po ay kalig po ako nung lead actor ni Bu.
Okay. So you're a colleague. Okay. Hindi ka kontrabida. Supporting actor. Yeah. But before that, I understand you already appeared in some other films like the ones being shown now in Netflix. Ano nga title nun?
Yes po, yung Pamilya Ordinaryo po, directed by Eduardo Roy Jr. po.
Oh, ano naman ang role mo ron?
Isa rin po sa mga supporting, kami po yung mga bata na kasi 2015 pa po siya
Okay.
2016 po siya pinalabas sa Cinemalaya. Nanalo po siya ng Best Film, saka na Best Director, Best Actress.
Supporting actor ka raw. So, best supporting actor. Okay. Kamontik na.
Papanood na sa Netflix.
Oo. Kaya doon po sa mga who are watching us now here and abroad and around the world or around the globe, panoorin niyo po si Sir doon sa movie na yun na pinapalabas na ng Netflix. Para makita niyo yung acting niya ron, tapos pag pinanood niyo naman tong short film, mako-compare niyo then and now. Tama?
Tama po.
So, what made you decide to go into production? Aside from acting?
Nag-start po kasi ako sa theater. Parang meron nga pong sinasabi.
Theater.
Asawa ko ang pelikula, kabit ko ang teatro.
Ayun.
Ganun pala.
Meron palang gano'n, ha?
Pelikula ka.
Tapos, nag-try din po ako na mag-direct din po. Ang una po talaga, before kami nag-work ni Gail, actor niya po ako sa thesis
film.
Thesis
po.
film.
So, doon po kami nagkakilala. Doon po kami nagkakilala.
When you were making your thesis, siya nakuha mong actor na.
Opo.
At the time.
Lead role siya doon sa thesis.
Wow! Yun naman pala. So,
yun po.
lead actor ka ron. And then the rest, supporting actor. Okay. Nagwa-warm up pa lang po tayo. Kasi right now, ladies and gentlemen, as you are watching us, marami pa po kaming pag-uusapan because we dedicated the whole program for our arts and culture segment. So, nagwa-warm up pa lang po nga kami, kaya wag po kayong aalis. Magbabalik po ang Pilipinas ngayon na pagkaraan lamang po ng ilang mahalagang paalala. The time for your convenience is now 29:56. We'll be right back. Don't go away. It's 1:30.
Pilipinas, ngayon na!
Nagbabalik po ang Pilipinas ngayon na ako po ulit si Lady Eliza. At para mapangalagaan natin ang ating mental health na pinag-uusapan ngayon, pahintulutan nyo naman po kaming handugan kayo ng dessert for the soul na napakatamis. Ngunit hindi nakaka-diabetes, garantisadong hindi nakakataas ng blood sugar, no carbs, no calories. Better than ice cream, yogurt, or halo-halo, sabi ni Michelle Enriquez. At ito po ay nakahain sa mga taga-Pilipo, 4, 6 hanggang 7. At sinabi po dito, okay, unahin natin sa English. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ. Sa Tagalog naman po, huwag kayong mabalisa tungkol sa anumang bagay. Sa halip, hingin nyo sa Diyos ang lahat ng inyong kailangan sa pamamagitan ng panalangin, may pasasalamatan at ang kapayapaan ng Diyos na punong-puno ng pangunawa ay sa inyo. Hello kay Direk Bobby Benitez, Direct Mitch Nepomuceno at si Mrs. Merly Bautista Nepomuceno. Sila ang nagpaalala sa amin dito sa short film na ito. Sa kanila ko in-invite kayo through them. Thank you so much. So, tayo po ay napapanood via test broadcast sa digital free na IZTV. Available din po kami sa digital TV devices, TV receivers. Mangyaring scan lamang po ninyo sa inyong digital TV at digital channel boxes upang mapanood ang IZTV. Yusek Robert?
Yes.
Ay, happy birthday pala kay Ceci Gonzalez sa Sales Department and Muriel Monday ng Accounting Department. Of course, bless happy birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. Ulit kay Madam Sharon Tan.
Yes, okay. I requested Lady Eliza if I can be the one to introduce our guest of honor also, one of our distinguished guests, na ang role niya pala is the creative director. Now, kaya gusto kong ako mag-introduce, curious ako dun sa name.
Oh, yes.
Kasi is it screen name? Is it an artist name? Kasi Jellofish.
Saka bakit daw tatlong I?
Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
Bakit Jellofish muna? Where did that come from? Is it a palayaw, alias, and being a creative director? Who gave you that name?
Nag-start lang po siya as artist name lang po talaga siya.
Ayun. Artist name. Because I understand you also paint, no?
Yes,
yung mga artists, may mga kanya-kanyang pangalan yan eh.
Opo.
Now, tell us what is the role of the creative director in the short film?
Kami po yung mga, kumbaga, problem solver po.
Wow.
Ayan.
Problem solver. Ang gandang role yan.
Yes po.
Vital.
Kumbaga, pag
Sa aesthetics.
yan po, yung look ng film, yung aesthetics po, and kung pag ipe-present po namin sa producers na hindi pa buo yung film pero napapakita na po namin sa kanila kung ano po yung
Wow.
Parang mabivisualize mo na yung
Opo.
kabuuan ng
Opo.
film because of that, kumbaga trailer pa lang or teaser, alam mo na kung gaano kaganda yung kabuuan ng
Siya po
movie.
yung nag-handle po talaga sa storyboard, nagko-conceptualize kung ano
storyboard.
itsura ng background nito. If let's say for this specific sequence, we should make sure that ito yung kulay niya, ito yung ano. So, siya yung nagkikipag-usap sa prod designers na ganito yung na-visualize ko. And at the same time, siya yung nag-visualize na parang mas magandang ganito direct sa character nito. Character nito sa una para merong development or character development sa huli.
So, that
Mas
includes
emphasize.
lighting, and then backdrop.
Lahat ng creative side ba?
creative.
Direct
Pero hindi
Jellofish.
Ah.
Pati yung prosthetics kung kailangan. Pero this movie walang kailangan prosthetics.
kaya ano po, kay direct na po yun.
Okay.
So, yung sa part po namin, hindi naman po masyadong nahirapan kung ano yung look kasi specific po yung gusto ni Ate Gail, ni Direk. So, kami parang pag may part na parang ay mas okay direct pag ganto or yung may part na ano, yun lang po.
Siya yung
That's
siya yung
where you come
nagfo-funnel.
in.
Yeah,
Ayun.
i-funnel si rin. Kasi minsan po talaga, I mean, as a filmmaker, sometimes you have to be aware of like the different types of films that
Yeah.
you know, that people watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes, sobrang dami na, minsan, kalat-kalat yung, alam mo yung ideas ninyo. Now, he comes in the picture as a creative director so that he could keep the consistency flow of the film, consistency of the look all throughout.
And it will gel. Pag nag-gel siya, dire-diretso na yun.
Teka, may tanong kami.
Gel.
Puntahan
Kasi
natin
gano'n.
yung tinatawag nating working relationship nyo. Always harmonious ba ang inyong working relationship? O may mga time na test na kayo sa isa't isa? Dumadating ba yung time na nagtatarayan na kayo or medyo may silent treatment na cold
May
treatment or
tapihan
merong taasan na ng boses? Kasama yun?
Kasama na po talaga.
Kasi
When you say
kailangan
tapikan, parang sinasabi mo, ops, ops, stop
Minsan
muna.
malakas po talaga. Ganun. Charot.
minsan sinadya.
Hindi naman po. Pero, I think in any organization or any group that you go to,
Meron
since
ganun.
there are different behaviors you have to
Yes.
deal with, you really have to learn how to compromise.
Yes.
And there will be, clashes talaga that
Yes.
will happen from time to time.
Yes.
Good thing, what I'm very proud of this team who created As the Moth Flies is that we had several moments wherein we'd cry or we're tired, mapapagalitan yung iba kasi nga syempre
Yung-
hindi kailangan
yung
mas double time
trabaho
kami.
nila, hindi nila inayos.
Hindi naman sa hindi inayos. Kumbaga lang po, may
pagkukulang.
talagang kapos
May mga
sa oras.
lapses. Kasi
May
tao
mga-
pa lang naman
Yes,
po.
tao.
May mga lapses.
Lapses.
Sure.
May miscommunication, may hindi pala na-deliver na message. Yung mga
Oo,
ganun
yes.
kasimple na lumalawak. Pero, kahit na gano'n na nagkakainisan, may mga misunderstandings, nagagawa pa rin naman pong mamaya-maya magsasorry. May kusa po kasi talaga yung mga tao.
Nagkakaintindihan.
Nagkakaintindihan. Uupo kami, magsasalita kami. Ano bang, so what will we do moving forward now? Anong gagawin natin? And then, if may miss kami, meron naman, ang gusto ko is marunong mag-acknowledge bawat isa sa kanila. Kung meron ba talaga akong fault,
Yeah.
magsasorry ako. Hindi yung pataasan ng ere.
Oo.
Kaya rin po, tumatagal kami.
Oo.
At nagawa namin yung pelikula. Kasi nagtulungan talaga kami lahat.
Saka ang filmmaking naman po, very collaborative process po talaga siya.
Yes.
Hindi siya magagawa ng isang tao lang.
Yes.
Kailangan
Team.
mapagsama-sama
It's a
Tama
teamwork.
po.
It's a team
It's a team-
effort.
team
Tama
effort
po.
Tama po.
Ah.
At kung ang goal nga po, ang goal at saka ang vision, iisa kayo ng direksyon, talagang mangyayari at mangyayari siya. Ang problema po kasi sa ibang mga, kaya may mga filmmakers na hindi tumatagal or may mga grupo na hindi tumatagal sa prod is because hindi gumagawa ng paraan para unawain ang isa't
Mag-meet
isa,
halfway.
mag-meet halfway or magkaroon ng compromise. And at the same time, yun nga po, minsan, ang goal or yung vision is para sumikat ako. Or akala ng maraming tao, ang sarap-sarap ng pakiramdam ng nasa shoot. Nakikita nyo lang yung pictures,
yung
masaya
finish,
siya.
yung
pero
finish
hindi siya
work na
madali.
pero
Finish
yung
work.
pinagdadaanan ako,
Yung finish work at
mga
end result.
artista sa
But
location
behind the
shoot.
scenes, yun ang mabigat.
Grabe,
Grabe
di ba
po.
sa location shoot, arawing ka doon, yung heat index kung kainitan, talagang ma-absorb mo.
Correct po.
Yung lahat
Tama
na,
po.
yun tinatawag talagang blood, sweat, and
I was mentioning about behind the scene because for our tele-radio viewers, hindi nyo po na itatanong, Lady Eliza, in one of the production or the film directed by director Gail, appeared in a cameo role as a
Yes.
news reporter.
Yes.
And she will
Para
still
kunan
Yes.
po yung scene na yun.
Coming soon yun, coming soon.
Para makunan yung scene na yun, napakaraming preparation behind the scenes.
First
Tama
time
po.
kasi nanood siya ng,
ng
ng
behind
shoot,
the scenes.
ng location shoot.
Nagpunta
Oo,
kami
so
ron,
nakita
umaga,
niya,
natapos kami,
naintindihan
gabi.
niya.
Wala pa
Naintindihan
palang
niya
5 minutes yung role na gagawin niya.
Correct.
Oo, totoo
So,
yun.
so sabi ko, okay, itong mga behind the scenes, the people do not get to appreciate or understand because ang nakikita lang nila yung finished product.
Dapat
Okay.
pala sinama kita doon sa isa kong location shoot na doon sa tuktok ng bundok sa crater talaga.
Wag naman, senior
Natag-init
citizen
talaga.
ako eh.
Saka umuusok yung vulkan. Tapos talaga yung pawis namin tagak.
Oh, so
Tapos ang
abangan
role
nyo
ko pa
po yung
bilang.
film na yan. Ang pag-ani.
Opo.
Ang pag-ani ng kayamanan. Limpak-limpak.
Claiming it.
Na ginawa ni Direct Gail.
Claiming it.
Again, Direct
meron
Gail,
lang
saan,
muna-
saan? Oh, sige.
Meron lang muna
May
reaction
question?
para masugid nating taga-subaybay si Navy Captain Mario Roena. Sabi niya, classmate, psychopaths are genetically caused. Least kind is the pats. Ano ba talaga? Mali yata yung spelling.
Di, baka biro niya lang.
Oo.
Yung pagkakaiba
Which
ng
are
psychopath at
produced
sociopath.
by the environment.
Yes.
And that's goes for the 110 million Filipinos. Oh.
Actually, biro lang yata yan.
Palagay ko,
Biro lang ni
as
Captain
usual,
yata yan.
as usual, when he makes his comment,
Yes.
actually, ano yun birong patama. Alright.
So again, saan nga ito entry? Direct Gail?
Entry po na as the
itong
most
short.
right?
Ayan,
This,
short.
As of the moment po, we have already entered it to Sundance, Claire-Ferrand, and Clermont-Ferrand rather, in France.
Yes.
And the
Brussels.
most recent one is Brussels.
Yun.
Brussels. So,
Brussels sa Belgium yan, di ba?
Hindi po ako magaling po sa
Anyway,
sa Ladberg.
Pero importante, International Film Festival. Yun lang. Yun ang pinaka-importante.
Opo. Ang tinarget po muna talaga namin, so when we sat down for marketing and distribution together with executive producers and the associate producers, we really strategized na we start off with world premiere festivals.
Okay.
Requiring festivals. Kasi po, tinanong po ako ni Yusek din kanina during our break
okay.
na bakit ba't hindi nyo in-enter sa Philippines?
Bakit hindi nyo in-enter sa FAMA? So, tinanong ni Yusek.
Hintay lang po kayo.
Ayun.
Wait po.
Darating din po tayo dyan.
Wait for a while. When you enter this short films international competitions and they win, hopefully I claim they will win. Pagbalik na sa Pilipinas, malakas ang dating.
Yes.
Diba? And that can make or break dun sa box office.
That's correct po. That's correct. And para na rin po we wanna share it We're not like our goal naman talaga as filmmakers. Filmmaker po kami lahat.
Yes.
Mga nagpipinta rin and all that. So
yes.
we're a collective of different artists from different mediums. And we wanna share what we know and what we've learned as well. For example po, world premiere, ito pong para sa mga filmmakers na gusto rin pong mag-enter sa mga film festivals. Ang number one reason po kung bakit din hindi pa kami umi-enter sa mga local films is because meron po kasing mga festivals internationally na, for example nga po yung world premiere requiring festivals, hindi po nila pwedeng i-consider na yung pelikula mo kapag na-premiere na po siya or napalabas na po siya sa ibang lugar. Kasi kailangan po, ang premiere nila nung pelikula ay doon sa kanila. Sa kanila.
First showing. Kaya yun po yung
first
screening. Tama. I get it. I think itong short film nyo na to, educational din. Pwede rin ba itong pakita or show sa mga universities and schools later on?
Yes po.
Pwede siyang isama.
Lalo sa mga
sa
hospitals.
psychology subject.
sa mga
sa social
ward
sciences.
special wards ng hospital where there are people who
Baka
are also
naman mas lalo silang ma-affect.
Actually, gusto ko po yun kasi we want this film to be a medium to voice out na kailangan na mas
mabigyan ng pansin. Pagtuunan ng pansin. Oo.
Ang mental health sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, kailangan magkaroon ng mental health care pala.
Just to share, and of course my sister has mental illness. My sister has a mental illness who happens to be my screenplayer for this film.
Okay.
So she's a writer. Now,
Ano ang nararamdaman niya?
she has had like different episodes and all that, but numerous times when we were growing up, there had been several episodes na talagang grabe po talaga, like to point na talagang she wants to end things.
Yung parang may depression.
Meron po siyang
may suicidal thoughts.
And clinically po diagnosed siya. And whenever I accompany her to the hospital, doon ko po nakikita talaga na parang there's so much more that this country should improve.
That's why
para to take care of these patients na hindi na lumala. Para hindi na lumala.
At lumawak pa.
Opo.
Kasi naman, in our country, there's this stigma, no? Unlike in the US. Pag
normal
may konting,
sa kanila na pumunta
pag
sa
may konting
psychologist.
nararamdaman, sasabihin, see this doctor. And then, they will keep talking there for 1 hour, then you see the bill.
With pay. They'll pay for professionals.
Because, kailangan nila yun. At normal sa kanila, walang ka-stigma, hindi ka mababra na, pumunta to sa psychiatrist or sa psychologist, siguro may sayad to. That word, stigma, yan ang kailangan ma-erase natin dito. Because totoo yung sinasabi ni Direk, maraming may nangangailangan na magpa-consult na sa correct doctor, no? And which is, ito na nga yung para dun sa mental health nila.
Tama po. Tama po. Kailangan ma-end talaga yung
Yung
stigma.
pelikula
yun.
rin po ay may call din po siya para mas maging accessible po sa mas maraming tao yung mental health care. Yun din po yung pinaka-bigger picture na gusto rin namin ni AIM.
Maganda yan. Kaya dapat talaga abangan ng lahat, no? Kasi ibang film na pinakikita, the other side lang ng pagpunta ron sa psychologist or sa psychiatrist.
Correct.
Pero hindi na bibigay yung deeper meaning na why do you need to go and why do you need to seek help.
Dapat
diba?
pala kasama siya dun sa mga parang yearly check-up, ano? Di ba merong
Sa mga executive
dapat,
check-up.
diba? Merong medical
Lalo yung mga executive na
check-up.
biglang nawala ng trabaho
may mga
during the pandemic.
Dapat pala isama siya sa medical coverage, ano? I-push
po.
dun sa mga employee benefits.
Kasi po, meron lang po
Sa
talagang access sa magandang type of mental health care. Ay yun din pong meron. May mga taong may kakayahan magbayad. Napakamahal.
Yes, sa
Pasay.
Amerika nga daw, per minute yata eh.
Oh.
Ang pakonsulta sa mga psychiatrists. Ewan ko lang dito.
Opo, an hour would cost you around 3,000 pesos.
Mahal
Dito,
din
sa
pala.
atin?
Opo, 3,000 pesos.
Pag nakipag-usap sa'yo, direct, mas lesser than charge. Matututo pa sila ng
Dapat
filmmaking.
sabihan ko po yung psychiatrist ko nun. Dapat babaan.
Babaan
mo
din
naman.
pala per session.
Kaya naman yung our son who's now full-fledged
our corporal
ang gusto
son
niyang
in the US
kunin, ang gusto
military.
niyang kunin, psychiatry.
Oo, gusto niya pag bumalik siya sa
Out of
sa
the military.
university, mag-doctor of psychiatry daw siya. Kasi
That's
marami siya
wonderful.
nakita sa US Marine Corps
Ay, lalo na po.
suffering
Sa
from
PTSD.
mental
And PTSD po.
Yes.
illness and
Traumatic.
PTSD. So nakikita niya yung need.
So, we're nearing the end of the
Yun.
program. Ang bilis-bilis ng oras pag nagkukwentuhan lang.
Yes.
Tama po.
So, once
So-
again, can you please tell us the short film and actors, actresses featuring styling
Cast
in
of
this film?
characters.
Well, again,
And invite
thank you.
them.
Thank you so much for Lady Eliza and Yusek for inviting us over and to
It's
voice
our
out
pleasure.
our goal. I am inviting everyone to please do support As the Moth Flies. We have a Facebook page and Instagram page. And I believe that my team also is preparing for a TikTok page so that
yes.
you get a glimpse of what's
Yes.
in the film before you even watch it.
Yes.
It will not be shown just yet because again we are preparing. We have entered into
International film
some festivals and we are inviting everyone to please pray,
Yes.
show your support,
Yes,
and
yes.
hopefully this reaches different types of milestones.
Wow.
Alright.
Sir,
Sir
the
RS.
associate producer, any parting shot? Any parting message?
And
Go ahead.
supportahan po natin yung mga pelikulang Pilipino.
Yes.
Correct ka dyan.
True.
Ayun po, supportahan niyo po yung pelikula namin. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa mga nakasama namin na buuin tong pelikula. Lahat po ng staff and crew, yung mga artista po namin, sila Sir Epi, sila Bu, sila Mina. Yun po, sa mga producer
creative
namin na naniwala.
director.
Yes.
Mga
And si
great.
Mr. Jellofish.
Yeah.
With the 3-eye.
Kasi yan, sila Kiss, si Neil, si Mitch, yan, si
Yeah.
Jeff. Yung mga
Yes.
kasama po namin sa likod.
Oh, yes.
Oh, especially the people
yes.
behind the scenes.
Opo.
Yes.
We will never be able
Team
to do
as
it.
the moth flies.
Yes, we won't be able to finish this film if not for all their efforts. Grabe po talaga ang nangyari dito sa
Yes.
pelikulang to para lang magawa siya even behind the scenes. So,
On that note, we would like to thank our
Guest,
distinguished guest. Yeah.
director
For
and
joining us
writer, Miss Gail, the beautiful Miss Gail
Thank you.
of Oblea, and si Mr. R.S. Magtaan, Sir
And
Jellofish,
Jellofish.
as,
Enjoy ako dun.
as the moth flies.
As the moth
yes,
flies. Abangan nyo po
tangkilikin
yan.
po natin yan pag
Okay.
pwede nang panoorin
Our
dito sa
people in the
Pilipinas.
newsroom.
Yes, thank you so much po sa ating mga nakasama. Siyempre sa newsroom. Andiyan led by Ma'am Judith Estrada Larino. And of
Yes,
course,
po.
sila Miss
Our
May.
news director.
Sila, yes, ang
Yes.
aming, of course, kayong lahat dyan sa
Ating
SOCMED.
engineer.
Ay,
Si
okay.
June.
Si Engineer June Aguba.
Thank you
Pag
po,
wala
Sir
akong konti ko,
June.
nangangapa ako. Sila Miss Hayas, sila Arian, sila Miss Rashid, sila Miss Mara, sila Jello.
Tanawin mo na lang sila.
Oo
Ayun,
nga,
no?
sige, sorry kung meron akong mamisa.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you rin sa aming
Chairman.
D. Edgard A. Cabangon, sa aming station manager. Mr. Vic De Leon Lima. Yes! Miss Mar, Miss Hana. Sokmed Jai Jam. CA namin si Miss Max, Miss Yas, Miss Joanna. Yes, thank you so much. This is Lady Eliza saying, enjoy God's very best daily because He loves you very, very much.
And so, until next Monday, subaybayan niyo pong kaming muli sa isa na namang episode ng Pilipinas Ngayon na. Until then, this is Robert Rivera saying, God bless you all. And don't forget to do good and to share, for it is in so doing that God is well pleased. The time for your convenience is now.
Sundan niyo po si Miss Lolly Acosta sa kanyang sunong na bayan. Susunod na po. Yes.
Alright, the time for your convenience is now 2 p.m. We say, mabuhay!
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 Pilipinas.
Ngayon na.
Pilipinas. Ngayon na.